Yoo! G'day Salty fam. Since last week we caught our tangs down here at the tide pools. We've been relentlessly coming down, searching for more cool stuff. This is what we're up to today. Fish, schooling fish will come in, get trapped in places like this. Look, but there's at least 20. But this one I seen was silver and yellow. Had a black, striped trumpeter, new species. We haven't caught one of this. Fish number 2. Look at this. Look at the colours on him. What a find. Hopefully some awesome fish, some cool tangs like last week. I had a dream a couple of weeks ago that in one of these tide pools I found 2 clown tangs and I didn't have my bloody net, but it didn't matter because it was in a tide pool and they couldn't get out. I didn't actually catch the things in my dream though. I did see them. So man, imagine if I catch 2 clown tangs one day in a tide pool. That'll be sick. All right, let's go check the high ones and see if anything's in the high ones, and we'll go from there. Check out all the fish in this tide pool, Salty fan. I'll dunk yous in for a look, but there's at least 20. Typically a wave comes in just as I start recording it. That's just my bloody luck. But you can see there are a heap of fish in here, heaps of them. I thought it was high tide now, but we've still got a couple of hours till high tide, so this is well and truly going to be underwater by the time it's high tide. Nuts. Let's try and catch some of these guys out. Can't for the life of me get any good footage of any of these guys, but I've got to try and just... We're going to pull the rocks out and I'm just going to have to scoop with the net and see what we get, because I'm not going to be able to get any good clean footage of it, sadly. But there's some decent looking fish in here. All right, we'll catch them and I'll show you them as we catch them. All right, we pulled the big rock out. There is a big guy right here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was so slippery. It's right at Zayden's feet. Looks like a huge damsel of some kind. There's so many fish in here. I can't believe we're not just catching them. In the trillions.
I caught one.
Hey, Zayden's got one. First one is a mystery fish. We'll get it in the little container and have a look at it. The fishy number 1. I reckon a female western blue groper. More rocks so that I have less hiding spaces, but then they're gonna just swim out with the tide. Look at this big guy. Surely not, he's out. Hey! Oh, this is hectic. It's such good fun though. Oh my God, Salty fam, check out fish number 2. Look at this. Look at the colors on him. It's got a red tail, it's green. Like a leather jacket or some kind. A filefish for sure, a triggerfish, filefish. I reckon a species of leather jacket, but we'll find out for sure and I'll put it up on the screen. What a dude! That wasn't the colourful one that I seen either. The colourful one I seen was silver and yellow. Had a black spot on it. Looked like a damsel of some kind. Definitely not a filefish or a leather jacket, triggerfish. I don't know if you guys call them the same things, but we've got fish here, they're like a big filefish, and we call them leather jackets because their skin is as tough as a leather jacket. This is what they look like, and I reckon this is a kind of that. Oh, there's a big fish right in that little hole right there. Oh, there's 2 of them in there. See this little hole right here? Oh, straight into my net. Look at that. Woohoo! Put him in. There's our filefish. What a legend. Just fill up this bucket and get this guy in there. Oh, he's a striped trumpeter by the look of it. 100%. There we go, striped trumpeter, new species. We haven't caught one of these for ages on the channel. Striped trumpeter. What should we do with him? We're not even rescuing them from here now, we just want to know what they are. I'm not keeping him, but he can go in this bucket. We got our little filefish in there, these guys in there. Ah, this is super mad. Let's go saltwater Zayden. He's the guru. I'm the filmer. Zayden, he's on the whisper. I reckon move that big rock, bruh. I can see stuff under there. Chuck it up my toe. Oh, what is it? Is it a dead ox? Oh, it's just a... Oh, there is a little fish, but that was just a bit of shell. It wasn't even fish. How's the calliope starting to grow in here? That's cool. There was so many fish in here at the start, Salty Fam, and I think they're all slowly getting out and getting away from us. I can't see the big yellow fellow that I saw at the start, and he was big. He was pretty hard to miss. Big trumpety up there. And we saw that big damsel, but I don't know where it's gone. But we got a sick filefish that we will go home and we'll acclimate him into quarantine, and we'll also have a look at the tangs we caught last week. Oh, there they all are. They were all under that rock. Oh, they're all leaving, bro. If you put a net here, you'll catch them. I just saw 3 or 4 just leave out of here. They're all in here. But right there is the only way out. Oh, he's got... Oh, it went under your net. Another 2 striped trumpeter. We've already seen them. I really want to find this colourful guy. They're way too fast, but and they're just jumping straight over. I'm so glad that filefish didn't jump straight bloody over. Ready? Under this ledge. Straight into our net. Oh, look at that! That's a Western gobbleguts. And he's gorgeous, actually. That's got some lovely purple on him. Spotty fella, but we don't want him either. Right, these can go in this bucket. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. All right, we'll have a few more scoops, Salty Fam, and we'll get you home and we'll quarantine this guy in and check it. We'll take this guy home, quarantine him, and check out our tangs, see how they are doing in quarantine. Woo! There's a bunch of fish in this tide pool too, Salty Fam. This one's probably easier to try and catch them out of because the tide's not pushing all the way up. But there's no colourful looking special ones, so I think we're going to call it and get this bloody filefish home. I'm so excited about it. Oh! You want to do the honours and tip them back into there? I know we just put a lot of effort into catching them, but we got one beautiful colourful one. Let her rip. Another hour, this will be all underwater anyway, and they'll be out there. Woohoo! See you fellas. We're home with our little fella. Our tangs are in quarantine. I'll have to get some food out for you to be able to see them. They're still a bit skittish, obviously. The pond is looking all right. And I've decided yous have or majority of yous, want the apple gone. But look how nice he is. I don't know. I don't know what to do, guys. I like him. We have one little anthea. The mangroves. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping the apple, and he's got one more chance. If something else happens, if he spawns again, I know I'll keep the fuge running all night, and I'll put aerators in so that when the flow drops down low to emulate the slack tide at night, that there's still plenty of flow, or at least oxygen. I'm gonna acclimate this guy, and I'll show you him once he's in quarantine. Salty fam, he's in. And you know what? I've found out. Oh, there's one of our little tangs. But here's a tropical species of filefish. Tropical red-tail filefish. I'll chuck a picture up. They get quite gorgeous. And it's the same day. He's only been in a couple of hours and he's eating. That's mad. I was just trying to get the tangs out so I could film the tangs. Didn't expect him to have a munch. Where are these little tangs? I'll put some flake in, they like the flake better. There's one little guy. How gorgeous is he? And eating on the first day. Super hard to get the tang footage, sorry guys. And the chillers just kicked in. But we got this little cardinal, candy stripe. He's gonna go in with our other candy stripe cardinal in our fowler. What's up, big spiky? But we got this candy stripe. And I want to get that one as big to go in. Hey bro. How ripper was that one, Salty fam? That's so good. We got our filefish, he's in quarantine with the tangs. And next week, they'll be probably coming out into here and we might go buy new fish to go into quarantine for our inside tank. Or we may be going back tide pooling depending on what luck I have through the week and over the weekend and stuff. So you'll have to tune in next week to see whether it's more new awesome fish. Well, either way, it'll be awesome fish. Are we buying them? Are we catching them? Tune in. If you enjoyed this one, please be sure to smash that like button. And if you made it all the way to here and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. But until next time, stay salty. Yo!